100,000 people could fill 20,000 school buses, 33 cruise ships, or 625 airplanes. It's such a large crowd that you can sell out Madison Square Garden 5 times over. You could fill 6,250 classrooms, 133 average high schools, and because our educational resources are used there, you can fill 5 Harvard universities. But today, 100,000 LGBTQ people and allies have subscribed to Powered by Rainbows, and we're celebrating, so come on in and enjoy the party.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Welcome everyone to Powered by Rainbows. I am of course your host, Professor Pride. Since 2018, we have been sharing LGBTQ education and resources, covering the education our schools leave out of their classrooms. We provide a safe space in our comments for LGBTQ people, moderated 24/7 by our incredible team. And we've produced over 600 educational episodes, covering everything from LGBTQ history, economics, science, art, music, geography, health, literature, coming out, parenting and legal advice, and more. We've broadcast our show in 154 countries, including 43 that criminalize being LGBTQ and 22 that ban the exact LGBTQ education we provide. Fun fact, our top 5 countries have been the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, and Australia. If you're looking at the United States, the top 5 gayest regions have been California, Texas, Florida, New York, and Illinois. But the top 5 gayest cities worldwide have been New York, New York, Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, London, Great Britain, and Houston, Texas, followed closely by Melbourne and Sydney, Australia. Our team has translated our episodes into 81 languages, with the top 5 worldwide besides English being Vietnamese, Spanish, Korean, French, and Portuguese. Our show primarily focuses on education though, and thanks to all of you, we've been able to have a massive impact on the education department. Not only is our show now used in over 20,400 elementary, middle, and high school districts across our top 5 countries, but our episodes and resources are now used in over 40 leading universities, including Harvard, MIT, University of Maryland, and more. These range from Australia to Canada to United States. Fun fact, these universities include the Galen College of Nursing, which means our healthcare system should be more LGBTQ affirming in the future, and the University of the Incarnate Word, which is a private Catholic university, so maybe the Catholics are slowly coming around to accepting that being gay is not a sin. While thousands of LGBTQ organizations around the world have been sharing our education and using it to become more affirming, we would like to highlight a few incredible ones today that shocked us over the years. You can find PBR education nowadays on Trevor Space, an organization helping LGBTQ youth overcome depression and self-harm. Pride Circle in Mumbai, which is India's premier diversity and inclusion hybrid organization. Asexual Visibility and Education Network, the world's largest online asexual community and archive of asexual resources. And the Apollo Network, a community for gay and bisexual men. Over the years, our education materials were even used by the United States Department of State, iHeartRadio, National Public Radio, otherwise known as NPR, and the state government of California. We've been featured in USA Today, on CBS, Fox, and won many awards, including being a YouTube highlighted LGBTQ Creator of the Year in 2020, 21, and 22, being a finalist for Best LGBTQ Web Series and Best LGBTQ Music Video in the Gilbert Baker Awards 2023, and now being a recipient of the Silver Play button by YouTube in 2024. Speaking of which, out of the 114 million YouTube channels worldwide, only 320,000 of them ever received the Silver Play button award for surpassing 100,000 subscribers. That makes the odds 1 in every 356 channels. And fun fact, the company hired by YouTube to design and manufacture the Silver Play Award, known as Society Awards in Oklahoma, USA, also designed and manufactures the Emmys, Golden Globes, GLAAD Media Awards, People's Choice, MTV, American Music, Billboard, Country Music Association, J.D. Power, and the Academy Awards. But while we've won many awards and helped many amazing organizations out there, our show was only ever intended to produce 10 episodes. On June 10th, 2018, I went to my first ever Pride event with my best friend at the time. The next day, on the ride home, I kept wondering if there was a way I can help even more people on their coming out journey. So I wanted to make a coming out video of my own, but I wasn't sure if the customers at my video company would be accepting. So I made a brand new YouTube channel, and on that drive home, what would later become Powered by Rainbows was born. In September 2018, we started uploading those 10 episodes, intended to be the only ones on this YouTube channel. Those included a coming out video, a guide to coming out, and what to prepare for after. We also produced a documentary called Him and I, traveling to key locations where pivotal moments occurred for me that helped me realize I was gay. From the Boy Scout building where I had my first crush on a boy named Alex at 11 years old, my old high school where I got a girlfriend just to cover for being gay, my college where I almost had my first boyfriend, and the restaurant where I decided to tell my family my truth. And fun fact, it was actually called BJ's Restaurant. Not kidding. Those 10 videos were meant to be it. But then a family member asked me if I could help them understand all the pride flags. So I made one more video, which is now our most popular with over 1.1 million views. A few friends started suggesting ideas and even started helping research a few topics. Because of that help, we then started covering LGBTQ news every month and history lessons every day in October, also known as LGBTQ History Month. In December 2019, again, it was meant to be our final episode ever. I wanted to bring our story back to where it all began and dedicate our final episode to my uncle, Jeffrey Blake, who hid being gay his entire life and passed away before I was born. That's when my mother, who was highly abusive to my sister and I our entire childhoods, even wanting both of us to end our own lives, just so she wouldn't have kids, sent me a cease and desist, which is basically a notice that you should not do something, otherwise that person is going to sue you. She claimed I had no right to talk about her brother in a video on this channel, because discussing being gay was something you just couldn't do publicly. In order for us to avoid a lawsuit, we decided to cancel the episode that December. But instead of being told what content we can and cannot produce and what topics we cannot discuss, we decided to double down, producing a full-length documentary about him. We also sent my mother a notice that everything we said in the documentary was backed up with video of her own mother saying Jeffrey was gay on camera. So we welcomed any legal challenge to our film. Fun fact, we haven't heard from her since, so I guess challenging us to be silent about being gay doesn't really go well. And because we were producing a documentary, I figured why not double down and produce an entire season 3 of the show, lasting another 12 months. That season, everything changed. We gained 500 subscribers in April, and by the end of December, we surpassed 20,000. We got awarded by YouTube for the first time that June, and I spoke as the keynote speaker at the first ever Pride event in my hometown, a town my uncle moved away from because it used to be so anti-gay. That June, we also did a Vigil for the 49, a post-nightclub tribute, where during the live broadcast, we talked a few LGBTQ kids down from ending their own lives. That's when I knew we were no longer here to just help educate the community on how normal being gay and trans are, but to save lives. This fueled us going forward to do even more work than ever before. That same season, we also covered how being gay is not a sin in any major religion of the world, which led us to our biggest controversy on our channel so far, but one that we've never discussed publicly until now. 2 boys in Florida created a YouTube channel and started responding to that being gay is not a sin video, calling us out by name and saying how wrong we were. Both of them said they used to be gay, but now they were just 2 straight dudes living together in Florida. You're just roommates. Sure, we all believe you. They hoped to get a public response from us, but we never gave them that satisfaction. So they kept saying crazier and crazier things about us. But while our legal team was watching closely to ensure they didn't say anything slanderous, we never responded publicly, so they moved on to another YouTuber who eventually reported these Florida boys to YouTube and took down their channel entirely. But while we've never called them out by name, that doesn't mean we stayed silent either. Coincidentally, around the same time we got 2 puppets. One is a giraffe named Jimmy Badroo, which, if you wanted to, you can abbreviate to Jimmy B, and a bald eagle named Hoss. With them, we started a new YouTube channel called Dabbing Giraffe, and even produced a documentary there to tell their backstory of how Jimmy got shot in the ass by Ron DeSantis and went to live at the Miami Zoo where he met Hoss. Jimmy's new dance move was named after the dab of narco berries DeSantis used to tranquilize him, and soon a new dance trend was born. Then Hurricane Ivan hit and he escaped with Haas to Pennsylvania. Long story short, Haas ended up biting Donald Trump, and Jimmy now dabs every city he visits. Oh, and their backdrop for their show is eerily similar to the two Florida boys who tried to harass us, but got trolled by puppets on a worldwide stage.
Cause I'm cool, like ice. I make everything feel nice. I came, I saw, prepare yourself to get dialed.
That same year, I wrote and illustrated my first children's book that is now the first in a series called Shadows First, helping kids understand how normal being LGBTQ is. In fact, during this show, I wrote 36 books, including the LGBTQ Dictionary, Gay Coupon Book, Pride Flag Guide, Pride Event Guidebooks, and a course for organizations to be more LGBTQ friendly. Another year went by of LGBTQ lessons, and we were covering the science of being transgender. That's when we uploaded a video giving schools advice on how to start an LGBTQ club, and even provided a free poster design so clubs could use it in their schools to advertise their clubs. Shortly after, the hate group Libs of TikTok featured a picture of one of our posters on the walls of a school, but the terrorist leader of that hate group forgot to zoom in on the picture to see our logo and luckily never came after us. I guess she was too stupid to realize she was dealing with a company that has a much larger impact on LGBTQ education than just one school club. But in June 2021, I uploaded another episode with my best friend at the time, an ally to the community that our fans fell in love with over the years. Shortly after that episode aired, behind the scenes, she started hating my new boyfriend and refused to meet him in person ever. She even faked being sent to the hospital just so I would come home to her aid from spending the weekend at my boyfriend's house. And then she threatened me that only one of us will be at my wedding. It was either going to be her or my boyfriend. I told her to maybe rethink things and asked for an apology, but none ever came. So we continued our show without her. By this time, 28 of my friends, plus my boyfriend Michael, joined the PBR team, advising us on topics or replies to your comments, producing episodes, researching and writing scripts, and even working our booth at Pride events. Then came a fake channel using our name and logo, commenting all over in an attempt to get our fans to think that we are homophobic or transphobic. We immediately reported it to our contacts at YouTube, and their fake channel was taken down. But it did teach us a valuable lesson to protect our work. Over the years, a few dozen people thought they could steal our work, but our team works incredibly hard behind the scenes, so to protect them, we have to protect our work. Just a year or so before this incident, we registered trademarks for Powered by Rainbows, Professor Pride, and our dual flag logo, so none of them could be stolen. But now we learned to buy up everything we could, including many different website domains that even some of our most die-hard fans don't know that we own until now. These include ProfessorPride.com, ProfessorPride.org, ProfessorPrideStore.com, PrideClassroom.com, PrideMagnets.com, PrideBookstore.com, PoweredByRainbows.org, PBRMerchStore.com, MrNutterbutters.com, LGBTQBookstore.com, MattHaslamProductions.com, and MattHaslam.com, among others. Oh yes, we have a lot of intellectual property to protect our work, but sometimes it's needed when homophobes try to impersonate us. The next year we ran an award show of our own to award the LGBTQ Teacher of the Year, aside from our PBR Producer and Writers of the Year, Michael Martin and Marissa Moyer, respectively. Shortly after, we hit our third biggest controversy in our channel's history. I moved in with my boyfriend and a lot happened all at once. We were just 2,000 subscribers away from 100,000, and suddenly our views fell off a cliff. YouTube introduced a new program called YouTube Shorts to compete with TikTok, a platform that we've had dozens of issues with over the years since their legal team does not care at all about copyright law. But YouTube changed everything to fit the new model, killing off many long-form creators like us. So to help us fund the show, we opened a new online store at ProfessorPride.com. But almost immediately that got cyber attacked by a homophobic church. See, a pastor who got donations to his church with credit cards used that credit card info to make 1-penny donations to our website. Then when those people didn't recognize the charge, they contacted their bank for a chargeback. What that pastor forgot was that he mentioned the entire scam in a live stream video on Facebook. And he likely didn't know that we have contacts at the FBI who already worked with us on cybercrimes before. Fun fact, our credit card processing company never charged us any fees for that fraud, and our website is still online. Meanwhile, this pastor is now charged with credit card fraud. And also, fun fact here, our contacts at the FBI have been super helpful, but they're super tired of having to investigate all these bomb threats, death threats, and hate mail that we've received over the years. So thank you to their entire team. A few months later, we were still hurting behind the scenes. So in order to continue providing free education online, we ran a telethon. But some of our younger viewers didn't like this at all. We raised just over $300 during that live stream, and there were huge debates in our comments claiming $300 can buy you a brand new car, so the same amount should obviously be able to cover your living expenses for a couple of years. But in reality, our production cost at the time was about $300 each week to produce each episode, which meant all the money we raised could only produce one final episode of our show that year. And we chose to use that money to cover one of the most controversial issues in the United States at the time: drag queens reading books to kids. You might assume our lawmakers in the states will be focused on things like healthcare, poverty, threats to our country from outside forces, threats to our kids in schools from our own citizens, or threats to our democracy, like let's say, for example, there was a Russian asset wanting to get back in the White House, and your only hope to stop him was a senior citizen who keeps promising that he has LGBTQ people's backs, and then chooses not to pack the Supreme Court to ensure our rights are protected, or send the DOJ to investigate when a trans person is murdered. Fun times in America. But my point is, we covered drag queens reading books to kids to show how insanely harmless it is. Then we took a much-needed break. Without the funding to produce any more episodes, I signed off and enjoyed my time living with my boyfriend. I got engaged and married in an office TV show themed wedding. And fun fact, my ex-best friend wasn't wrong in her statement. Only one of them was at my wedding, but while she was given every opportunity to be my friend again and come to the wedding, it wasn't her. My best friend is now my partner in life and business, my husband, Michael. For our team behind the scenes, we've been accused of chasing views over the years. And sure, doing a video speaking about how Jesus or George Washington were both gay got a lot of conservatives to click on the videos. But in fairness to us, both of them were very gay, and Jesus was even a bottom. But without those videos, we would have never gotten my favorite comment of all time, saying, quote, "Looks like the Romans weren't the only ones to nail the Son of God," which still has me cracking up, by the way, so thank you to whoever commented that. But I'm extremely proud that our show has never shared homophobic or transphobic speech. Some other YouTube channels gain millions more views and these awards much faster than us, because they do reaction videos to hate-filled memes. But we believe our audience does not need to see more hatred in the world. You already see enough online and in person. Fun fact, we heard you in our comments asking us to collaborate or interview some of your other favorite LGBTQ or furry YouTubers. Our producers reached out to most of the YouTubers you asked for collaborations with, requesting an interview from them, but none of them ever responded. But we tried our best and we got here by doing things the hard way. Trust me, if all we wanted was the views or the awards, we would never moderate our comment section and we'd laugh at homophobic memes in our videos all the time. From here on out, we want to have fun with our content again. We want to cover the topics that need more attention in our community. We have always said, we are here to provide the education our schools leave out of their classrooms. We've kept that promise to you and provided the most informative gay sexual education class available online, episodes to help you prepare for Pride events, and we've collaborated with the Trevor Project to make an entire series helping you understand how perfectly valid you are for your sexual orientation and gender identity and help you come out safely. That's the sort of education we're going to continue making in the future. The funding might not be there right now to produce weekly episodes, but when you see a new video from us, it will be an episode we are truly proud of and stand 100,000% behind the research on. We realize that our videos are not just for people trying to entertain themselves for a few moments, but we're here to help kids get that tiny bit of affirmation about who they love or what gender they are when their family and friends turn against them. We're here to change the education system for the better. Even YouTube helped us with that effort. One of the main reasons one of our main markets is Florida is because when they passed a Don't Say Gay law, YouTube helped us push LGBTQ education in that state, helping educators legally overcome that unconstitutional law. I started this channel to help just one kid out there come out of the closet easier than I did. And now, thanks to all of you, we have accomplished that goal 100,000 times over. I want to end by saying thank you to every single one of you who helped make this possible. Our patrons, members, and customers who helped us fund our efforts. Our 100,000 subscribers and 8 million viewers. Even the homophobes who clicked on videos to comment something hateful, they ended up bringing more attention to our videos and routinely would come back a month later wondering why YouTube keeps recommending them gay content, which is funny as hell. But a special thank you goes out to our entire team behind the scenes, making all of this possible. My husband and business partner, Michael Martin Jr., who is a co-host, executive producer, safety manager, and writer for PBR. Marissa Moyer, who is a writer and researcher. Chris Krasnowski, writer, producer, and assistant editor. Mike Johnson, producer and drone camera operator. Anna Johnson, producer and education advisor. Pastor Sharon Stokes, producer and religion advisor. AJ Skipper, lesbian and non-binary advisor. Michaela Gavlitz, transgender advisor. And my father, Gene Haslam, who served as our safety manager until 2021 and still serves as our travel manager. Thank you for giving me my first camera at 9 years old and encouraging me to chase my dreams. Without that camera and without that encouragement, I wouldn't be here today with a 100,000 plaque. Thank you also to our Rainbow staff who moderate comments to make our channel a safe space, including Rebellious Pastry, Shadex, Deku, Dogpressed, Lucy, Nina, Alaya, Abby, Bougie Hunter, Kylie Braun, Eeyore, Richard Smith, Scott, Sean Oz, Seikun, The New Hecker, Opex, The Bed Dweller, K Miller 1181, and Anonymous Outcast. That brings me to your videos. In April 2022, when we thought we were only 1 month away from hitting 100,000 subscribers, my team asked our audience to submit videos, telling us what their favorite moments of the show have been, and asked them to share any kind words they have. As I watched these videos this past week, I felt incredibly lucky to have the audience I do. And I cannot thank you enough for sharing your time and your talents with us. Many of you have sent in fan art of the show, or my persona Amante, which is Italian for lover. You simply do not know how much your drawings, videos, and your friendship has meant to me over the years. In the words of two of my favorite artists in the world, whom we now share an award with, it's been a long time coming, and I knew all too well that we would eventually get here. Along the way, we were met with some bad blood, but don't blame me because we are never, ever getting back together. We also met our anti-hero, and together we told them you need to calm down. I then met my gorgeous husband, now tied to me by paper rings. Some called us fools, others called us wild, but in the end, I got the good side of things. He's my little slice of heaven, and I bloom for his love story, because now he's all mine. By some invisible string and a cruel summer, we were enchanted and accomplished our wildest dreams together. So long live all the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. No pressure, don't drop the $800 award. Thank you for 100,000 subscribers and for all the love and support over the years. For more LGBTQ educational episodes, be sure to subscribe to our channel. For Pride items, digital downloads, and books, please go to ProfessorPride.com. As always, I am your host, Professor Pride. Have a gay day, everyone, and bye for now.
Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between, my name is Rebellious Pastry, and I am one of the moderators for Powered by Rainbows. So if you see me around on streams and replying to comments, please note that I do not bite. I am here to protect you all, and when I started subscribing to this channel, it was between their 1,000 and 10,000 subscriber milestones, which it's kind of hard for me to believe that Matt has a nice loyal boyfriend, because I can remember when the X-Files came out and Matt sawed his ex's teddy bear and it stuck to the saw, which his videos have gotten way better since then. But he asked me, Pastry, what is your favorite video? Not Pastry, which video of mine do you think is the best video? Anyways, congratulations Matt Haslam and the rest of the PBR team for reaching 100,000 subscribers on the channel. And no matter how much I joke around with Matt, we all know how much I platonically love him, and I am very appreciative of his work. Matt and the PBR team, keep up the hard work, and see you in the future to come.
Hello everybody, I am Airlocks and Aviaries, and this is my submission for the Powered by Rainbows 100,000 subscribers special video. Now, as you probably know if you watch my YouTube channel, I am bisexual. Airlocks and Aviaries is my YouTube channel where I post lots of fun edits, videos, and animations about Star Wars, Marvel, and all kinds of fun things. But I also make some videos analyzing movies and TV shows from an LGBT+ perspective, and Powered by Rainbows has helped me immensely in my research. PBR has an extensive archive of helpful videos explaining sexualities, flags and their meanings, LGBT+ culture, and more. This has helped widen my understanding of our community, which I used on my mission to share my LGBT readings of popular media with the world. For example, on my Marvel videos, Star Trek videos, and my analysis of the animated film Spies in Disguise. Powered by Rainbows was an excellent resource for me to use to ensure that I was getting definitions right and had a complete understanding of the sexual orientations that I was discussing in my videos. I also want to thank Powered by Rainbows for being an extremely useful and helpful resource online to educate people about LGBT+ facts and history, as this knowledge is something that absolutely needs to be more readily available. So thank you, Powered by Rainbows, for doing such an amazing job to make a difference in our community. And congratulations on 100K! I have been Airlocks and Aviaries. Thank you so much. I hope I make it into the celebration video. Bye!
Hello, I'm Blue. Congratulations to PBR on reaching 100,000 subscribers. When I first found the channel, it was around the time I first realized I was part of the LGBTQ community, and I was trying to learn about all the flags, so I looked up a video and found their first, I don't know, not the first, I'm not going to say that because I'm not really sure, but their Fun with Flags video, and it was really cool, and thanks to that I now know most of the flags of this wonderful community. And once again, thanks to PBR for helping me learn that and realize that there's more to being gay than just, well, being gay and being part of the community. And once again, congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. That's such a huge milestone.
Hey there, I'm Charlie Powell, and Powered by Rainbows has helped me on my somewhat long journey to figure out my sexuality. I identify as a pandemic, aka pan-romantic, demisexual, and cisgender. And I'd actually learned about, demisexuals through the Powered by Rainbows channel. So I just want to give a special thanks to Matt Haslam and all the crew over at PBR for helping me realize who I am and who I love.
Hello, Powered by Rainbows. Just wanted to thank you so much, actually, for all you've helped me with. The amount of arguments I've won because of the material your channel gave me, and how well you've helped me accept myself as a trans bisexual. Thank you so much. Congratulations on 100,000 subscribers, and hello from the UK.
Powered by Rainbows is by far one of the best LGBTQ channels I have come across so far. You give easy access to education on topics such as how being transgender works or what's going on in the world around us that affects us. And I want to thank you for providing such accessibility that sometimes is hard to research depending on your situation. I also want to personally thank you for educating me enough to help me realize who I really am. Through your content and how you explain things, I came to the realization that I am bisexual. And your videos have helped me educate my family on these topics and has made me such a happier person and made me more comfortable in my own skin. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Powered by Rainbows, for being such an amazing channel and helping people with this stuff. Keep being an awesome channel, and congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. Thank you.
Hi, happy 100K subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys have helped me learn a lot about myself and about LGBTQI plus issues and all kinds of stuff because of your videos, and I really want to thank you for that so much. Your videos have also helped my mom, actually. She had a hard time understanding some stuff, so I showed her some of your videos, and she gets it now. She understands a bit more, and I really want to thank you for that. My sister also understands better. It's amazing what you guys do, and I'm so, so happy and thankful that you guys do this when a lot of other people and a lot of other organizations out there don't do it, and don't do it to this extent that you guys go. Thank you guys so much. Happy 100K.
Congratulations, Powered by Rainbows, for 100,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone, and I'm so glad that y'all were able to get there in such little amount of time. It seems like in January y'all just managed to blow up exponentially, because I think that's when the algorithm kind of picked y'all up and carried y'all and all of your amazing content to all of us. And thank you. It's genuinely just, your content has been so helpful to me and some of my other friends that watch y'all guys, and genuinely it makes all the difference. And the fact that y'all just bring such clear-cut and precise content on things that not many people talk about is just absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to thank all of y'all at the team of Powered by Rainbows. I don't know how many y'all are there, like how many people your team consists of, but just thank you so much. I'm 16 and I live in Texas. I prefer not to show my face because I'm not out yet to many people, and I'm in a pretty big part of Texas. So to say that a lot of people would watch your videos and they would see my face and they would be like, what's going on? I mean, I think y'all would understand, but my story isn't nothing major, but, you know, I managed to figure out that I was gay in 2020 during quarantine. And I held it to myself for about a year, being borderline homophobic to myself, you know, just not being able to understand that I was gay, right? Like, I didn't understand that that was acceptable, because, like, sure, that's okay. Like, I know that now. It's more than okay. It's who I am. But during the time of that year, I was so confused, and I didn't understand how to take it. And to anyone that may be feeling that way, and you're just, you know, doing research on how you're feeling, just know that you're not alone. That many people are going through the same things as you, and that you are not alone. I've talked to my friends about it since then. Like, you know, it's been a very long time since 2020. It's been 2 years. They helped me come to terms with myself and who I am. And of course, in January of this year, when I found out Powered by Rainbows existed, I was well off on my discovery and who I really was. But still, even then, I still had a lot of questions on the community that I couldn't really ask to my friends because it just felt too embarrassing. But the fact that I was able to watch these videos on the topics really did help. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for creating such a wonderful channel.
Hi, I'm Casper. I'm 14 years old, and I am a trans guy using he, they pronouns. Firstly, I'd like to start off this video by saying that I'm so honored to be able to take part in this video, because Powered by Rainbows has been a channel that has helped me a lot in the process of coming out, and especially figuring myself out, because even though I'm quite educated in the LGBTQ world, I could never say that I am fully educated. And as a quite young person. This has educated me a lot, and the community overall, I feel like it's a safe space for me to be myself and comment and ask questions without being judged or anything. So yeah, in my experience, Powered by Rainbows has been really useful by educating me and helping me really figure out who I am, even though it's not a process that anyone should rush, and I'm trying not to rush it. It's good to have a support with information that you can always look for, so you're not always stuck in your own mind and have to figure out everything on your own. I am very grateful that I have this community and that I'm born in this time where it's so much easier, even though it's not the easiest experience and it's not the best, but it's so much better than decades ago. In my own experience, I think that the most difficult thing about being trans is that quite a lot of people aren't so educated on the topic, whether they're friends, family, schools, especially with teachers. When I first came out, even though I knew quite some stuff about the LGBTQ community because I've always surrounded myself with those stuff, I knew that I wasn't 100% educated on the topic. So I was always trying to look for communities and channels and people that have dealt with the same things as me. Stubbed on Powered by Rainbows while I was scrolling through my recommended page on YouTube. I think the special thing about Powered by Rainbows that other channels don't have is that they have information and videos specifically for things that a trans person will actually need. A video I watched earlier about how to deal with transphobes and homophobes, how to educate them, and the best way to just deal with all these situations. Yeah, personally, it has just helped me a lot. And even though I'm still not 100%, I'm really proud of myself and I'm really grateful for this channel, because without it, I don't think I'll be as confident in myself as I am now. Thank you, bye.
I just want to make this video to congratulate Powered by Rainbows on hitting over 100,000 subscribers. That's just big for them. I recently figured out that I'm asexual, and the way I actually figured out was from my favourite video by them, which was the science of being gay. I can't thank you enough. You helped me get through a big part of my life. I just want to thank you a lot for that, and congratulations on over 100,000 subscribers.
If you enjoy PBR, clap your hands. If you enjoy PBR, clap your hands. If you enjoy PBR and you really want to show it, if you enjoy PBR, subscribe. Now we'll learn about the gay alphabet. The gay alphabet. LGBTQIA. That's the alphabet of gays.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.